went from defining myself from my beliefs and emotions to understand that I was only addicted to my emotions and beliefs, and what I actually am, who I actually am, is here and now. When I started deciding from peace, I started with random choices. For example, I was sitting here and I thought about eating a chocolate, and I thought, okay, I feel at peace. No, okay, I won't have that chocolate. And I just sat there feeling everything, and I started realizing that actually I was feeling like a void, and maybe I was feeling bored or upset, and that action of eating something like chocolate was something that made me like pull back from those emotions and beliefs, and acted like a distraction for me. So I also was very very friendly and sociable. I thought it was like my signature, because I used to talk to a lot of people, and some of the process of deciding from peace was like, okay, someone texted me, or there is this person here available, but I don't feel like responding, I don't feel like connecting, because it doesn't feel aligned to my peace. So once I stop responding, replying, or contacting people, I realized that I was feeling lonely. So actually, that loneliness, that tiredness, were only like beliefs and emotions that I was addicted to. And I thought that the action that was there to avoid feeling those beliefs and emotions were like some kind of addiction to me also, because I thought that was my personality. Like, I'm very outgoing, I'm very friendly, and I really love chocolate. And you talk to people about that, and people is like, oh, that's nice, me too, or you and I was always looking for people that think very much alike. So my beliefs were very well founded, I thought, and my emotions too, because I went from being like some kind of negative person to be a more positive person. So the person who's always like, oh, everything's gonna be fine, let me help you with that. I was that kind of person, and people like it because I was in that type of environment. And now that I decided from peace, I realized that I don't need that addiction anymore, because I allow myself to feel whatever emotion I feel, and to identify some beliefs with them. Sometimes I'm not even aware of the belief behind, but I just let everything flow, and I come back to my center. So I act from my center, from my peace, instead of acting out of my beliefs that were actually totally wrong, because I wasn't alone, because I was with myself, and I wasn't feeling bored or something. I was just acting out of a belief that maybe doing nothing was boring or is upsetting, and I was willing to do something else to feel more excitement. And actually I realized that my true identity is not about defining myself with different adjectives from beliefs and emotions, but actually is being honest enough to feel inside everything I can feel or think, and just let everything flow in order to focus everything on my center and actually can act from here. And that change of perspective is actually very important for me, because now I know that I don't need to act a certain way in order to people consider that I'm okay. And actually, I don't feel like out of place when I don't act like a way that I think it's not me, because I accept that sometimes some beliefs may come up with some emotions, and I can say, oh, okay, I'm not this. We can just feel this. Sometimes it's very intense, sometimes it's just something very quick, but I just let everything flow and come back to my center. It's getting easier to come back to my center because I've been like training myself to do that. So I really invite you to feel yourself, to perceive that what you think is not what you are, and let yourself be free from that, because that's all an addiction, because it's comfortable, because we're really not taught how to connect to ourselves and to actually be at peace with ourselves in the middle of all the chaos and conflict we have built and sustained over the years. So that's the reflection for today. If you want to book a session or you want to do the course, there is the information below.